You just had to have a giggle at the latest propaganda putsch from the Murdoch press and the fossil fuel lobby this week. Yes, they're ramping up the good old nuclear power myth again, and the old wives' tale that Australia doesn't have enough gas, so we have to produce more gas, despite being the world's biggest LNG gas exporter. The great political distractions, the great absence of policy. The latest true believer is the 3AW Talkback host, Tom Elliott. They roped old Tommy Boy in with this script, Why the Time Has Come for Nuclear Power. Tom spearheaded the charge in the Melbourne shock market, citing a poll in, wait for it, the Australian newspaper, saying, to paraphrase, a majority of Australians either strongly believe or believe in something which does not exist. SMRs, that is, small modular nuclear reactors. This was the actual question in The Australian, by pollsters for The Australian. There is a proposal to build several SMRs, zero emissions, etc. Do you approve or disapprove? Naturally, they did not ask the more obvious question. SMR technology has been around for 20 years, but it does not work anywhere in the world commercially. Do you approve of your money being splashed on something which doesn't work? I wonder how that poll would have gone. Or perhaps this one. Nuclear power is by far the most expensive technology for energy of all. All the credible experts on the subject say it will cost too much and cannot be built on time for the energy transition. Do you approve? Or maybe, do you approve that the nuclear waste gets buried in your electorate? So what's the scam here? Why? The scam is that Sky and the Murdoch press spend half their week rabbiting on about how bad renewable energy is, wind farms killing birds and this sort of thing, and praising the chimera of nuclear technology. Now, nuclear is emissions-free. It works, but the cost is immense. Why do they do it? Well, it's the company line. That is the Liberal Party and the political operation that is the Murdoch media. They do it because they want to distract from the energy transition and demonise renewables. And they never have an expert on, apart from people who are unqualified, even as journalists. They don't have anybody, for instance, from AEMO, the Australian Energy Market Operator, which is respected and which has recently issued its big report saying the rollout in solar and wind will be enough to facilitate the energy transition. None of these people know what they're talking about. The great distraction is that while they know it will never happen, it costs too much and cannot be delivered on time, and SMRs just don't work. If they can spread the disinformation and keep spreading it as if this is some kind of golden cow, it will slow the transition, it will muddy the waters, it will keep fossil fuels going for longer. That is the scam. Meanwhile, the foreign-controlled gas industry is ramping up its, oh no, there's not enough supply. It's going to affect consumers because we haven't got enough gas supply. Yeah, right. Australia is the biggest LNG exporter in the world. They're exporting it for massive profits for foreign multinationals, and they want to lock in future production before the lights go out on gas. This chart from Greg Jericho tells the story. Australia's swimming in gas, and the tax contribution from these massive profits is pocket fluff. The profits are all exported. In Norway, they use their 78% tax on fossil fuels to fund free universities and other services for all Norwegians. In Australia, we use them to bolster the tax-free profits of foreign multinational companies. Simple as that. Thank you for your support. Please like, share and comment in the section below.